Hey, 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 Mr. Manly here with lesson number 487 in How to Be Manly. My elderly neighbors gave a knock on my door yesterday. They were distraught because their dog sitter bailed and they had no place to put their dog Sprinkles for the week while they went away. They asked, can we appeal to your good nature to take Sprinkles in? Well, being the good Samaritan that I am, I said certainly. Their Labradoodle Sprinkles was welcomed into my home. But it didn't take long to realize why they named him Sprinkles as he hoisted his leg and scent marked all my furniture. So, of course, I Googled nearby kennels, found a place with a great slogan, your dog's duty is our duty. I said to myself, that's dutiful enough for me. I took Sprinkles to the kennel. The woman behind the counter made me feel like a German short-hair pointer as I was at full point. She was certainly no dog, although she had beautiful brown eyes, was well-bred, and had a striking tail. Her name was Ruby. I asked her what got her into the dog-eat-dog business. She told me, I love dogs, the unconditional love, unbridled enthusiasm, and all they want in return is to maybe throw them a bone. Well, after hearing this, I thought I could teach Ruby some new tricks and do so in a manly manner. If you ever find yourself in a similar situation, follow along in your manly manual, page number 487, and repeat after me. Number 1, shoo-wee Ruby, I have something for you to love unconditionally. Number 2, look at me, all bridled. Unbridle me. Then you'll see enthusiasm like a wagging tail. Number 3, hey, hey, Ruby, I've got a bone. Care to play fetch? Shortly after, as Ruby fetches Bruno, her boyfriend and dog trainer, who bridles you with great enthusiasm and leaves you with your wagging tail between your legs, you'll realize just what kind of man you really are. Until next time, this is Mr. Manly saying be manly and good day.
Breaking the news that's already broken. It's time for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
Nickelodeon will air an alternate telecast of the Super Bowl. It will include a segment where Aaron Rodgers gets high with Patrick from SpongeBob. Jersey Shore Family Vacation premiered last night. Thanks to all the STDs, it's the only show that burns while it streams. Taylor Swift's final show will take place in Los Angeles this week. She chose LA because, thanks to Kim Kardashian, they're used to big endings.
Prospector ruins everything, even the news. Tune in Monday for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
If you said it. Good morning, I'm Rock 107's Prospector. Yeah, if you're saying, hey, Prospector, there's nothing to do in Northeast PA this weekend, yeah, you're wrong. In fact, here are 3 cool things happening in Northeast PA this weekend. All right, in fact, it's almost 4 if you think about it, because on Friday in Lackawanna County and Luzerne County, First Friday in Scranton and in Hazleton. Come to downtown Scranton for First Friday Scranton, an event dedicated to celebrating the works of local artists. It's held year-round. First Friday is a Scranton art walk that features a variety of art mediums inside some of the city's best restaurants, boutiques, businesses, and galleries. Meanwhile, downtown Hazleton unleashes its creative side at the monthly First Friday Art Walks. The arts and culture scene comes to life with art exhibits, live music, theatrical productions, and walking tours. As you stroll around Hazleton, be sure to visit the local restaurants and shops which run special promotions during the event. Number 2, Saturday in Lackawanna County. Starting at 6 p.m. on Saturday night, the Scranton Jazz Festival. Every August, the Scranton Jazz Festival brings the world's best jazz and blues artists to numerous venues in downtown Scranton. Visitors can enjoy 3 days of great music and a celebration of NEPA's rich jazz roots. The Jazz Festival is the perfect event for a weekend in the city. Book a room, park the car, enjoy the great music, and check out downtown Scranton. And finally, on Sunday in Luzerne County, 9 o'clock on Sunday morning in Kingston, the 15th annual Polly Friedman Run. Polly Friedman was a board member at the Family Service Association of Northeast PA. She served as board chair from 88 through 90 and organized the first fundraiser for FSA in modern history. The walk run is in memory of Polly and her commitment to families. Proceeds raised from this event will benefit PA 211 Northeast Helpline, Polly's favorite program at the FSA. There you go. 3 cool things happening in Northeast PA this weekend. A 65-year-old man in Massachusetts told his boss he was retiring last month and he gave his 2 weeks' notice. Then he bought a scratcher 3 days later and won $1 million. and he still finished out his 2 weeks. He says he kept it a secret and didn't tell anyone at work.
The following rant may cause you to pull your hair out, scream at the radio, punch the dashboard. Complaints should be addressed to Loudmouth Yambag at rock107.com.
Hey, I'm Rock 107's Prospector, and here is what's got me jacked. I decided it's time to get some of the smaller things that have been bothering me off my chest. Yep, it's time for another list of things I hate. I hate people who put dolls on windowsills so that the dolls can look outside. They're dolls. They don't need to look at anything. They can't. It's creepy, and I know the people who do this are hiding bodies somewhere. I hate people who say they know something that's unknowable. I know this is going to end badly. No, you don't know it. You think it. And with that kind of negative attitude, it probably will end badly. That's called a self-fulfilling prophecy, moron. I hate people who say things like, "Is the worst year ever." Do you not remember 2020? And even that one wasn't the worst year ever. Don't forget about, say, the year 536. Yeah, that's the year much of the world went dark for a full 18 months as a mysterious fog rolled over in the Middle East and Europe and parts of Asia. The fog blocked the sun during the day, causing temperatures to drop, which causes crops to fail, people to die. It set off years of around-the-world chaos, drought, crop failures, summertime snow in China, and widespread famine. So settle down. I hate people who tell me it looks like we got some weather coming. Hey, Yambag, there's always weather. Sunny and pleasant is weather. Use an adjective, you cretin. I hate when people call the ATM machine. What do you think the M stands for? Automatic teller machine. Adding another machine to that is redundant and stupid. And speaking of ATMs, I hate ATMs that only give out 20s, especially when they have that little sign that reads, "For your convenience, this ATM only dispenses money in $20 increments." How is that for my convenience? That's for your convenience, bank. They should put up a sign that reads, "For our convenience, this ATM only dispenses 20s. If you don't like it, you should have gotten off your fat backside and waddled into the bank when we were open, loser. At least that's an honest sign. I'm Prospector. I'm for the people. Who's with me? I gotta go crazy, man!
Ever see the crazy guy screaming at the wall outside the Times building?
Where does this rage come from, my son?
Tweet us with hashtag #IFoundProspector and we'll come and get him. Prospector, mornings on Rock 107. What's a yambag? A fool, an idiot, a blockhead, a dunce, or an ignoramus. You know, a dullard, simpleton, or a clot, nitwit, dipstick, pea-brain, mouth breather, or cretin.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Yambag of the Week, as decided by you at rock107.com.
Here are the nominees. Nominee number 1.
Have you ever had a frozen banana? Look, they could be a healthy summer snack, or a weapon, apparently. Cops in eastern Pennsylvania are trying to track down a person who's been tossing frozen bananas at passing cars. It's been happening near the town of Tilden, which is about 75 miles northwest of Philly. And they've done it at least 5 different times. And one person's dash cam got it on video. The banana was thrown from the window of a pickup coming from the opposite direction. And cops say it sounds like a funny prank, sure, but it's actually dangerous and could cause a crash. One woman it happened to had her window down and got hit by, quote, debris from the banana. Some of it also flew past her and hit her car seat in the back. Luckily, her kid was not in the seat. All they know is the truck is two-tone, but if the person's caught, they could face vandalism charges or worse.
Nominee number 2.
Props to this guy for wanting to help his daughter out. Maybe he should have waited until the next morning when he'd sobered up. A 51-year-old dad in Queensland, Australia, got a DUI last Sunday while driving his riding mower through the town at 1 o'clock in the morning. When a cop pulled him over and asked what he was doing, he said, quote, "I just thought I'd drive this old girl over to mow my daughter's lawn." The cop said 1 a.m. probably wasn't the best time for that. A breathalyzer clocked the guy at 0.19. That's more than twice the legal limit here and almost 4 times the legal limit in Australia, where it's 0.05. He's due in court in September facing a drunk driving charge.
Nominee number 3.
Who thinks this is going to work? A guy got popped after security footage from a bank in Ireland showed him dragging his uncle's lifeless body into the post office to collect the uncle's retirement check. Declan Hawley, who has 55 previous convictions, and his friend Gareth Coakley dragged 66-year-old Peter Doyle into the building with his legs clearly dragging on the ground in order to pick up a retirement check for about $270. A witness called emergency services to say the man they were carrying had fixed eyes and a gray face. Hawley and Coakley's plan ended when Doyle was declared dead on the premises. However, after court proceedings, Hawley walked free from prison just a week after being sentenced to 2 years for attempted deception. Furthermore, the 41-year-old has reportedly been accepted into his family's circle. Hawley's cousin says despite the hurt he's caused the family, they'd never disown him as he's had a long-standing addiction to heroin.
Nominee number 4.
If you run up to the airport gate late and the door is already closed, there's probably nothing you can say to get them to open the door for you. But one thing that definitely won't work, making a bomb threat. A 30-year-old man in Florida named Vincent Serino was furious when he showed up late for a flight on Monday afternoon and wasn't allowed to board the plane. So he started screaming at the gate agents. He shouted, "I'm going to blow this blank up. I'm going to take you all out." An agent called 911 and Vincent was arrested on charges of making a bomb threat and making a false report of mass destruction. His attorney says that Vincent is a truck driver and was flying to pick up his truck from a repair shop. He's out on bond now, but he's not allowed to go on any airport property, so he'll have to find another way to get his truck.
And the winner is
the guy who threatened to blow up an airport after he missed his flight. Oh yeah, that'll get you on the plane. You are the Yam Bag of the Week. Congratulations. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Day, weekday mornings on Rock 107.
Prospector's Prime Cuts Podcast. Be sure to catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app. A free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.